Hello and welcome. This is beauty services I will not be getting in 2025 and how much I'm gonna save. As women, we're constantly getting sold products and services that will exponentially make our life better and make us the coolest. Over the past few years though, however, I feel like the cost of these services and products has gone up so exponentially much that it makes you think twice whether you even need them at all or not. Additionally, you have to drive there and sit there for hours while stimulating a small talk. I personally just do not like starting something new that requires a lot of upkeep, and that if that upkeep is continuous and has to be done weekly, monthly, or whatever. An example of that would be going blonde. Now, don't get me wrong, you do you, and if getting your Starbucks, getting your nails and hair done is the only thing that basically is keeping you alive, that is perfectly fine. But me and my money this year, we be going other places because I feel done. Let's get right into it. The first thing I will not be getting done is hair. By getting hair done, I mean cuts, colors, extensions, keratin treatments, any other treatments that are offered. Hair is just, it's this one thing that if you mess it up, it can ruin your life for a long time, a year or 2 years. Irreversible damage can be done, and I simply just do not trust anybody at all with my hair, which is why I just trim it once a month. I cut about half an inch off, and if I do mess it up, then it's on me. I can only take it up with me and be mad at myself. When I lived in Vegas though, I did have a girl who did my hair, and I went to her and said, look, I've never dyed my hair, I've been so scared. Can you do like little highlights or balayage, and I'll attach some videos so you can see. She did a really great job, and I loved going to her. While I lived in Vegas, obviously I had to keep up with a certain image and stuff. She did a phenomenal job. I paid premium and I got the service that I deserved. My hair got done well. However, once I started getting these highlights in, it is something that needed to be done every 8 to 12 weeks or so. And then besides the hair appointments, you also have to buy certain products to upkeep the color and texture and make sure that it still looks good just like it does at the salon. Between the service and the product, that could easily be between $1,200 and $1,400 a year, just on hair alone. And at the time, I didn't mind, but right now I'm trying to live a more simple, low-key life. So right now, the only things I do for my hair are shampoo, conditioner, heat protectant, and the curling wand, and brushing it, obviously. I'm going back to the basics this year, okay? I'm going back down to the basics. The next thing that I won't be doing is getting my nails done, gel or acrylic. And this is that continuous service that I'm talking about that requires to be continuously done 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe some people are lucky to go 4 weeks without getting it done. But I keep my nails short because I play ukulele, and you kind of need to keep them short for that. And besides, it's just easy and clean upkeep. Nowadays, each nail appointment will cost anywhere from $40 to $80 plus tip. Don't even get me started on tips because that is a whole separate topic. But by not doing the service, I'll save roughly between $1,000 and $1,300 a year. And if I do need to go to an event or somewhere, I would just do press-ons because press-ons can be so easily done for one night and then taken off. Additionally, several years ago, I bought this UV lamp that basically allows you to have just this basic gel manicure, and for $30 to $40 you can just do unlimited amount of nails yourself at home. If the pandemic has taught us anything at all, it's that we can do all of these services and things ourselves at home. The next thing I won't be doing is lashes and brows, simply because it unnecessarily complicates my life. For what? For some girls, I know it is life-changing, but for me, it does not add anything. And also, I do wear prescription glasses when I am driving and just in general. And so when I have lashes that are a little bit too long, they're like hitting the glass frame, and it is so uncomfortable. Average lash and brow appointment can be anywhere from $100 to $200, so you count it up, it all adds up a year. Next thing I won't be doing is skincare services and all kinds of facials. Now, I do love how it feels when you're just laying there relaxing, thinking about something, and they're putting all kinds of products on your face. And there's so many variations of this service that they also offer: anti-aging, hydrating, cleansing, oxygen, collagen. An hour-long facial can cost anywhere from $90 to $250, just depending on where you go. But the effects of those are usually not very long-lasting if you're like me, just getting it done because it's fun and feels nice. If it's anti-aging facial, it probably has to be done very consistently. But I still did feel that even commercial medical grade products are wearing off pretty much the next day. Now, if I'm paying $250 an hour for a facial, that almost makes me think that I can take this $250 to go to Ulta, Target, or Sephora and buy a huge haul of products that I can use on my face for months to come. I used to get facials monthly when I lived in Vegas because my life was so stressful and I was basically living from a facial to a facial. But by not getting them regularly, I would also save roughly $1,000 a year. The next category is spray tanning, body sculpting, non-surgical facelift such as Botox injections or fillers, microneedling, or laser therapy. Even though I'm turning 30 this year and I've never had anything done to my face, to which you can definitely say it shows. But due to my previous very stressful environments, stressful jobs, and series of unfortunate events that happened in my life, I definitely can see and feel that it has aged me a lot. I'm still not quite ready to do anything that could have life-altering consequences and possibly make my face not show emotions or not look quite right. Aging is a privilege and growing older is definitely a gift. It also got me thinking that by not doing all these services and all the time I'll be saving on the things that I would be doing for myself, I want to think, what can I do for others with this time? How can I get involved in my community more, in my neighborhood, and just in general with people I know? I will also not be getting any surgeries on my face or body. You know, it's so interesting because as a teen, I was so just not confident within myself. I didn't like the way I look. I didn't like my lips, my nose, my face, just in general, the overall look. And so I kept saying to myself, well, when I get to my 20s or when I get older, I'm going to get this and this and this and this procedure done, and then I'm going to be happy, and then it's going to solve all my problems. But luckily for me, I met my husband, aka the love of my life, when I was pretty young at 21. And what was really wild to me is that he just absolutely loved everything about me, and the things that I hated about myself, he loved it even more. And he kept telling me every single day how beautiful I am and how much he loves me, and that really changed and shifted my perspective about the way I look. It made me think that the way we perceive ourselves is not the way other people view us at all. Over time, my confidence has increased a lot, and my desire to change anything within myself has completely diminished. Thus, it is not financial advice, but it can be substantially cheaper instead of getting surgeries done to find somebody who will love you for you. And then you will not have to spend money to look a certain way. Because getting surgeries and other things done also does not guarantee that it will save your problems, that it will look the way you want it to look. And after all, self-love comes from within, inside out, and not from the outside in. From all the services that I've calculated that I will not be doing that I used to do at some point in my life, I calculated that this year I will be saving somewhere roughly around $7,300. Wow, that's quite a bit of money. How I can also view this sum of money differently is this could be a year of groceries. This could literally be a trip to Europe. I really want to go to Sweden and Finland and Norway. If it doesn't cover everything, like, this is a start. I could also max out my Roth IRA or invest in stocks that would have long-term effects on my life. Road trips, this is like my favorite thing in the world. I love road trips. I just cannot get enough. Just getting behind the wheel and driving for hours while staying at hotels and sightseeing, seeing museums. That is really fun. All of these things that I could do instead just makes me feel so much better at how this money is going to get spent, that putting products in me and on me that could potentially, disrupt hormones or have life-altering consequences. Now, very important point. Not getting these services done does not mean that I will completely neglect my wellness, my hygiene, and other things. It never means stopping taking care of oneself, because hygiene and wellness are still very, very important to me. I'm just going back to the basics and simplifying it as much as I can. I really just need this year to recharge, reset, straighten out my priorities, and just completely change the way I think. And I think that doing one of these things would really help. Not getting these services done is also part of my No Buy 2025 plan, which you can go and watch another video that I made on this channel. There's a few services that I can still do that I cannot basically do myself, such as getting massages done. And if this year I end up going to visit Vegas, there's this place that does hair spa where basically they just wash and massage your scalp. Oh, this feels heavenly. It feels like paradise. But overall, this is the year where me and my money, we stick together and we stay together, and then we go places and then we enjoy each other. But I can already feel how this year is changing my perception about everything, about money, about things we do, things we buy, routines that we have. And sometimes having this reset is very, very needed. I know that I need it. If you're watching this video, you're probably thinking the same. Thanks so much for watching this video. I just recorded this while I'm running errands around town, but I kind of like this car content as well, so let me know if you want more. And come back for more, because I will be posting another video probably tomorrow. Thank you.